You ever get that feeling of deja vu? Weird. I feel like I've seen this scene almost exactly before somewhere else. Nah, probably nothing. Ah! Why is it there's always exactly 4 players in the queue? It seems highly suspicious. Almost as if there isn't really 4 players at all. Just a default number. Going on up. Oh, yeah. Oh. Apparently, the status of the world I'm in was downgraded during the latest patch, but I still have the experience bonus from being on a preferred world. So, there you go. I think I'm level... what am I? Level 18. Need to work my way through 20 for the next mission. I don't know where the level 20 quests are. But I shall venture out into the wild to try and find them. Those are not level 20 quests. You're just being silly now. Those are times that I really wish that they would show you the items on other maps when you're not on those maps. I think that would vastly improve the game if you could actually, like, look at what's going on in other maps when you're not, like, standing right there. It's level 23, so... let's go explore elsewhere for sub-20 quests. Hey, you! Why can I not participate? Am I perhaps too high level? Why can I not sync my level then? What is this nonsense? have this odd feeling that things are not going right. Like there's some sort of error in the world. Emily Curl. Quarter stone. It's about a quarter furling from half stone, which in and of itself is about a half-mile stone. Everybody must get to stone. Perhaps I changed my buttons, and that is why I cannot participate. Don't want to get hit by that. Hit him with that book. Do it. Way, heal, pay, stay. Guard me. Guard me with your guarding hands. So I feel like Drumstick should be here. Drumstick, where are you? They both get aggro. my casts are instant and which aren't? I guess I need to know. Once again, why do the low-level fates take so long while the high-level ones don't? They just arbitrarily decide to drive away their new players by making the fates last too dang long. It's not enough to make me win the fate, which means I wasted all my time. It's so frustrating. Maybe the fate will still be there when I get back. These have been going by really fast. Go, go, go! Win, win, win! Also, this isn't even a dungeon. It's just an area. Oh. Pull the lever. Wrong lever. Why does the boulder have a level? Seriously, why does the boulder have a level? What the heck? News has been added, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. What's the next one? Wealthy noble has his prized pet, a weird gill turtle. Is turtle made of money? Get up by Rufus Buns, then gentle wavekins return after a man of peace. Instead of carving to the bandits' demands, you will offer a ransom for anyone who can safely retrieve his pet from the clutches of evil. After weakening the gill turtle, splay fire sprites and use their cores to light a special herb on fire. Smoke release powerful enough to put the creature to sleep. When the close enough to the flames. Okay. Kill them wild dogs. Show 'em who's boss. A lot of wild dogs, actually. Failure. How tasteth your failure? Listen up! A series of Maelstrom training exercises will begin in less than half a bell. Bunch of fresh recruits will more than likely be making a sorry attempt at defending the checkpoint here against a mock Imperial assault. If you wish, you're welcome to join the recruits. Hell's with you at the foray. The greenbacks just might learn something about teamwork. Yes, there's one person who's not part of the team participating will teach them a lot about teamwork. Because that's how that works. Look at all that teamwork I'm showing off right there. Level up, 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 up. Show him who's boss. Why exactly are they called Mad Sergeants? Aren't they just, you know, pretending and stuff? Weird. Once again, I'm not going to be able to complete that fate because I got to be dragged away for a second. It's getting rather aggravating. No reward at all because of it. Slay, flame spike, and use the cores to light the herb patch on fire. Release the sleeping distance spoken to. Better sleep. Don't kill the turtle. There are a lot of Arcanists. I think there's 3 of them here. One of them working as a healer and the other 2 of us. This is super exciting right here. Away, heal. Go there. Now go there. Now come back to me. Until you attack. Blah, blah, blah. Picture me back into order to do so. Gust. I can do the next one until level 20. Which means I am out of those. That's level 30, 33, 32. All too high level for me. I think I've somehow wound up doing all of the quests in the area that is the appropriate level. Darn. I will help you, random dude. Here is this quest. Is sitting on a small outcrop that I cannot reach unless I go the old-fashioned way. Because I mean, this huge mecha, I mean, it just couldn't survive if it had to fall down onto the wooden bridge. Ah, for the love of Layman, not again. There's ripped to bloody shreds. Knows not I with me breeches, you cruddy sod. It's the megalo crabs. They've been at the balloon envelopes I left out to dry on the decks. These hell's spawn snippers think they found a squid or something and start to nibble. Less balloons in the air means less cargo getting lifted, and that don't sit too well with me. You looking for a quick job? Yeah, how about you crack a few shells before we head off on our way? If you could put down 5 or so of the buggers, then that'll do for now. It's a mega crab. Not to be confused with a normal crab. It's a mega crab. Megalo crab. Well, regular crabs are just regular. This one is megalo. Also, I am far more scared of the killer wasp than the crab. The giant enemy crabs always have a weak point. I'm gonna hit that weak point for massive damage. Bees. God. Off me, you dang bees. Too many bees. They're being aggressive. Ah, man, that stings, bee. The number of aggressive bees there was unbelievable. But I think that I'll be leaving now. Damn you, killer bees! What's a bee's favorite song? Wake me up before you go. You take care of them snippers? Good bloody riddance. Nice work there, lass. Still, it'll be long before a new crew of clabs comes slading in to claim that territory. Our load's just been getting heavier, with all the rebuilding going on. If I didn't want to be buried under a mountain of crates, I'd best think of a more lasting solution to these snipper problems. Come on, drumstick. We got a world to save. Or at least a tiny portion of it. There's not actually much world to explore, unfortunately. Over the river and through the woods. The grandma's house we go. Popular Christmas songs always place horse with Chocobo in this world. Chocobo. Some of our farms bears the charge of the Admiral Settlement Initiatives, reward handsomely to brave new frontiers. Yet, if we fail to fulfill our plans and our part of the bargain, the grant will be withdrawn. In spite of this, the washed-up pirates elect to laze their days away. There is still time. They only clear away the rocks and debris for the area to be deemed settled. If you are willing to help, I'll find a shovel outside the hut on the hillside. What have I done to indicate that I would want to help you? Also, you have not given me proper instructions on what to do, for I know not what you want me to shovel. But you know what? I'm riding a unicorn. Look at that going for me. I don't know if we can grant you the land grant. I mean, you got a bunch of bottles over here. And, like, a rock. Oh, yeah. Because that rock looks so much different from all the other rocks in the area. It just needs to be removed. This is just like some kind of a gag, right? Like, yeah, we need you to move all these rocks. Yeah, they're totally gonna take our land away if you don't do it. She's actually gonna believe it. Oh yeah, just pick up the rocks, move them in your old place. Yeah, yum. Certainly proven that you are not one to let obstacles stand in your path. Only these supposedly pioneering pirates were half as industrious as you. Expanding borders is well and good, but the Admiral ought to know rugged frontiers can't be settled by layabouts. Well, that was pretty pointless. But at least all the quests are done in this area. Ride that unicorn. Bet you didn't know that horses could run on top of fences. Mostly because I didn't know that. That seemed very strange. No, I think I will not be participating in that probably very long and annoying quest over there. That is a big hole. I almost fell in that big hole. Quick! Into the cave! Some actually interesting quests, but they're way the heck down there. Enter the Beastman. See here? Killing one of these kobolds actually makes the bar move, which makes it far better of an event of fate, because I can actually see progress. I don't feel like I'm just killing tons and tons of kobolds for no reason. guess at the end of the day, you're killing these guys for no reason. Anyways, but it feels like you're making progress. That's the difference. Ooh. Fast. Done. Let's see here. Actions and trades. I should have unlocked Diversion. And now I can get back to town. In style, riding a unicorn. Sure wish it weren't so expensive to transport around. This teleporting is so much faster, but it also costs so much money. I don't know what that yellow light was, but I want to know. Let's see, I gotta go back to my guild, which may or may not have calamitous intent. So do all the grimoires all say the same thing? They say different things? What exactly makes one better than the other ones? Is it what they're bound with? Does that affect the magical math-magician stuff? I don't know, this all seems incredibly confusing for what it is. Greetings, Sela. In case such doubts fill your mind, you should know that I am ever willing to lend an ear if you find your thoughts troubled. At the very least, she's very motherly, isn't she? At the very least, I would have you know this, because it seems that Kyletha does not. The Farseer has been missing since this morning. There have been other times when she has disappeared without a word, but we had always been able to find her. Alas, it is not the case this day. Were the guildmaster here, he could deduce her whereabouts with nary a moment's concentration. I find myself beginning to wonder if those who devote themselves overmuch to arcanima are more prone to bouts of wanderlust. Well, I must Well, I must wish to ponder further such oddities of characters. We must needs organize a search party. Would you be so kind as to make inquiries in Hawker's Alley? It's not uncommon for Kailaha's wanderings to take a path through the markets. For some reason, I can never pronounce that character's name the same way twice. It's sort of terrible. But you know, if there was more voice acting, I wouldn't need to. I will never, ever, ever, ever. So much dialogue in this game, almost no voice acting. You seek a Milka agent of Melvin's Gate? Yes, I have seen her. Spoke with her, in fact. She was apprehended by the Yellow Jackets. The assessor was drilling me for details about a Queequim smuggling ring based in Alport. The soldiers arrived and took her away. If you wish to know her fate, then I suggest you speak with Grenade of the Coral Tower. Meanwhile, that guy's just totally like, let me drop this box, please. No, you must carry that box forever. There's supposed to be stairs. Why are there no stairs? It's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. That guy has a lightsaber. Well, maybe not a lightsaber, but he does have a glowing sword. So the Ivory Tower is just... Oh, it's the Coral Tower, sorry. Ivory Tower is where my guild is. Coral Tower is where the Marauders Guild is. Because Marauders are well known for being associated with Coral. I guess. Also, there's a bunch of guns on here, even though this is the guild for people who use axes. Once again, what? Farseer Kalen? Yeah, we brought in for questioning regarding the appearance of the pirates. Pirate does monk. Remember the Arcanist Guild, are you? I see no reason to conceal the nature of our discourse. Perhaps you are already aware of this, but the Farseer was once held captive by that rabid sea dog. A few pirates sink to such depravities. He had 6 years now since he was exiled from Imson Mosa for engaging in the worst kind of black market. I was flipping. And now the villain has returned. He is, however, both cunning and cautious, and continues to evade our troops. Thus, we hope to borrow the knowledge of Farseer Kemen, whose experience has given us an intimate familiarity with the way that this scoundrel at least that was our intent. After weathering the barrage of questions from assessors, we found ourselves instead providing the details of our search. So do you wish to speak with the Farseer? I imagine she has already returned safely to Guild. Boring. You just missed her. She's probably back where you started. Well, that means that I literally just walked in a big circle, didn't I? for no good reason whatsoever. You have deliberately wasted my time. Back already? You were led to believe that she had returned here. I'm afraid not. So the Yellow Jackets told you something of her history with Das Maga, did they? Perhaps it would be best if I told you the entire tale. Das Maga's banishment was the result of a surprise inspection that revealed his involvement in underground slave trade. That's bad. Even for pirates, slave trade is bad. Don't do that. The assessor then stepped aboard the pirate's merchant ship, spoke of finding dozens of unwashed, unfortunately crammed into squalid holds. Among those pioneers was a young Moko, destined for some black market auction block. Though Kaila was initially too terrified to even speak, the guildmaster brought her out of her fearful daze with the gift of initiate's grimoire. Yes, the self-same tome that she has carried her entire career. Of course. Did you not mention that Kimura's grimoire was thrown into the sea? Oh yeah, you mean that super important thing that basically defined her entire life was thrown into the ocean after she had met the person who, completely destroyed her childhood and, maybe that emotionally scarred her just a little bit? There are rumors that Quequin merchants of ill repute have retrieved the black market goods the crew of the Morningstar heaved into the ocean. Even now, he gloats over his salt-encrusted catch in Aleport. It is entirely possible that the Foreseer's most prized possession was caught up in Quequim's savage net. No doubt now that Kaila has reached the same conclusion. To Aleport with you, Sheila. This is where you will find your wayward assessor. Why can't you do it? I mean, she's your Farseer. Why can't you go out there and, bring her back? Or, send someone qualified? Or do literally anything aside from sending the person who is supposed to be trained and judged by this person to save her? This is a dumb plan. What do you name your castle after you've already built 4 castles? An aft castle. Because you see, it's 4 before, and then aft, after. 40 gil! For this dinghy of a boat? I expect a martini to be on the cruise for that much money. The stealthiest of all mounts. Stomp, 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 stomp. Quick into the water. Oh, no. Yes, comet pattern. Yes. Comet pattern 256 should serve to cover all expected contingencies. You never know when you'll have to nullify a thermatologist or 2. My retrieval strategy is complete. Sheila, it's good of you to come. I was unable to calculate for certain if you would piece together my movements in time. Very little is certain when so many variables are involved. But there's good news. This prisoner here was kind enough to confirm that the trader who salvaged the Morningstar's jettison cargo did indeed retrieve a tome matching the description of my lost grimoire. Homes and law and policies at Melvin's Gate would support the confiscation of goods connected to an official inspection. But alas, my personal belongings do not fall under that definition. Thus, I intend to launch an unofficial offensive against this black marketer and his cronies. The peddler has already departed for Candlekeep Quay. It is time that I gathered to me as many allies as possible. I count you as one of them, Sheila. Despite the nature of the endeavor, Mistress Thiminger has offered me her cooperation. If you would, pray join her at Austrian's Embrace. This is where we shall ambush the disrespectful Quickrim. Why exactly did I need to come here? Oh, I guess there's a guy behind the gate. I suppose this is the only jail in the entire area? Maybe? I don't know. Stomp, 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 stomp. It's actually a fairly high jump considering how big this thing is. Stomp, 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 stomp. So why exactly is it called the God's Grip? When you have little gods, I assume that one of them did in fact grip this at some point. Sure, it's an interesting story. Stomp, 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 stomp. Oh, hey, how you doing? Greetings, Sheila. Your arrival completes our small company. Is it really just the three of us? That's stupid. You are equipped for battle, I trust. Yeah, I got my book right here. We need not await Kevin's arrival. Once the Quickroom appears on the bridge, we spring our ambush. Oh yeah. The two of us together, we're gonna totally take out probably an entire mob of these things. Strategy for trapping our target relies on the two allies we have concealed on the other side of the ravine. Okay, so we got 4 people. Great. This pizza maneuver was, naturally, the Farseer's idea. As for the target himself, the Quickroom is known as a careful, cautious fellow. He travels with small retainer, so as to avoid attracting attention. But do not be fooled. More bodyguards far at a distance will likely join the fray when hostilities ensue. Do not, however, expect any assistance from the Yellow Jackets. They are dicks. They cannot be seen aiding us in what amounts to personal matters. Oh yes, because the police are well known for never stepping involved in open violence when it's a personal matter. Oh, he's beating that guy up. Arrest him. No, that's personal. It's just between them. We can't interfere with that. But they are willing to turn a blind eye for Kinflin's sake. In any case, the Farseer's tactics account for our limited number and individual strength. Victory is all but assured. Now, let us take up our positions and wait for the Quickroom to arrive. Well, it's not a glowing black spot. It's a glowing spot of light. Which means I have no idea what's going to happen. Because I only know how to use glowing black spots. If it's a glowing light spot, I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, that's a small contingent of guards right there. There's 5 dudes. Seriously, there's 5 dudes. That's not exactly a small contingent of dudes. He come not scared. He come have scary spells. Failed to earn my coin in this job. This was the worst job ever. I've had quite enough of you, jerkbag. Ah, you dick. Ah, too many dudes. I got the #1 rule of combat. Murder the healer mercilessly before doing anything else. Commit those war crimes. I mean, you're trying to look threatening while pulling out a book. It's just not possible. Ah, you. You're going down first this time, dick. Looks like you're all alone there, buddy. A good time to run away. We're not. Hey, look, there's the grimoire. And look, there's a dick right there. There are more pressing matters at hand. No, they're not! Find that guy! Kill him! Well executed, everyone. Were you able to retrieve my grimoire? Sheila, pray hand over the tome. There you go. I'm sure it wasn't at all damaged in the sea. It's ruined. My wonderful grimoire is ruined. The probability of repairing this degree of damage is 0%. Even the most brilliant strategy cannot undo such ravages of seawater. Oh, darn. I have never felt so defeated. I believe it is time I returned home. Leave her be. But how can I? He is right, Arstmatha. We must allow Kaleha time to process the loss. And you have other matters to which you must attend. Come, Sheila. It is time we return to the guild as well. Why? And to do what? No, seriously, what are we doing? What are we waiting for? What is going on? The short way in is to go north, over the bridge, through the river, to grandmother's house we go. No, it's not different. Poison posies. Forest land traps have reached maturity and begun releasing nosum pollen clusters in their effort to reproduce. Taken into the lungs, the pollen can cause severe irritation, nausea, and in the case of extended exposure, even death. These vile seed kim must be dealt with before the entire Twelveswood is engulfed in a cloud of despair. By which you mean a cloud of death, right? I think the death is more important than despair. Looks like there used to be something here, but now it's gone. Perhaps some egg-themed thing used to be there. That's crazy, though. Not quite the victory we imagined, was it? The moment Kala beheld her soaked and tattered grimoire, you could see the light of hope die in her eyes. There is, however, something we can do. We will call on your aid soon. In the meantime, you would be well served to deepen your knowledge of Arcamia. I could tell you how to help her right now, but I'm feeling kind of lazy. Once again, how is this book any better than the previous book? There is literally nothing to indicate there is an improved quality. Ah, it's a creepy mask. Super creepy mask. Don't like it. None of this stuff can be equipped. None of it. East Shroud, Western Thalion, South Shroud. I will go back to the Shroud. Because of how the game is set up and you have to wait a whole 20 friggin' levels before you can leave your starting area. Everything's kind of self-contained for the first 20, and then everything goes all cockeyed. You go over the world at that point. I bet you didn't know that I realized you were trying to talk to me while we were both standing with our back to each other. It's because he's got that psychic link. The squadron has returned from their deployment. Pray look over the report, Commander. It was a success. And now everyone's hiding up there. Apparently it was so successful they all feel the need to just kind of hide and not look at me. Squadron missions do I have that I can do? I don't know. I need much higher stats to do these missions. Huh. What mission affinity means. Can't do level 15 missions, impossible. It's impossible to do level 15 missions. Impossible. Timer says that they're training. East Shroud, South Shroud, South Shroud. Do South Shroud? No, not South Shroud. Seeing Central Shroud and South Shroud. And also an East Shroud. So, East Shroud is just out there. Yes, I would like to go. Okay, let's see. Is this the only thing in the East Shroud? It looks like it. And it is at 9 Ives. The house that 9 Ives built. Huh. I didn't really go that far to get here, did I? Into the danger zone! Deadly poison. Actually, that's a lot of poison to have to cure. Serving a greater cause. I don't know what that is for. Serving a greater cause. Complete 5 guild heists. Huh. Okay. Okay. 10 guild heists. Stinging back, huh? Notorious band of outlaws known as Red Belly Wasps is seeking to establish a new hideout near the 1,000 Maws of Tokarak. Once the leader is attacked, he will summon nearby allies to his aid, including powerful conjurers skilled in the art of healing. Beating these allies before engaging their leader will greatly increase your chance of success. Once again, the old favorite, mercilessly murder the healer first. Overgrown ivy. Probably seen overgrown ivy 10,000 times, but I do not remember where it is right now. Ah! Seriously? You're not going to target the one thing that's actually right there. Forget that these things have an icon next to them because they are spawned due to the fact that a fate is going on. But the fact that you don't need to actually beat them to complete the fate, which is what the icon usually means, is kind of a pain in the ass. It's mixed signals where the icon actually means. Seriously? Run away, run away, run away! I shall save you, Carbuncle. We're in this together. Apparently for the very long haul, because this guy has a ton of health. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll get called away and the fate will end while I'm away. Just like it always does. Down in 2 seconds. Reinforcements appear somewhere. There you are. Done. Was I maybe not the first player to actually leave? I guess everyone else just always finish things super quick. I just assume that you talk to the guy and it's over. Huh. And to the next one till level 25. You must be at least this tall to participate. Okay, so we have South Shroud, South Shroud, North Shroud. And a couple of Central Shroud. But mostly South Shroud. Sorry, I'm out. Kill you next time. Totally want to see if you can, like, clip the wall if you go fast enough in the right direction. Upper Pats. Huh, what's over there? You don't scare me, Stag. Not when I get a giant chicken to back me up. Let's start this stag party. Can't figure out the logic behind why people gather at certain spots. Keyed trap. Head trap? Whatever it is dead now. Got a bone to pick with you. Even though you got no bones. I don't understand the need for the increasing number of enemies slain. I mean, having to slay more if you're hunting girl just makes it more of a pain in the ass. It doesn't make it any harder. overgrown weeds. That car can jump. I'd like to make a note of that because it's very stupid. Desert, Pirate Land, North Shroud, Desert, Desert, North Shroud, Desert, Central Shroud, Central Shroud. Let's see here. We got Deserty Desert of Desertness, and we've got some Central Shrouds, and we've got some North Shroud. I think I'm probably going to have to go to North Shroud. Only one from Lanoche, though. Gotta kill a balloon in North Shroud. And a golem in North Shroud. Yeah, but I can get through Central Shroud. Over there. Aggro all the things. Central. In Central, I need to go to Sorrel Haven for the Bloodses and the Leadworms, both of which are horrible, horrible looking things, I know. Also, that is just not a tree slug. It's not a slug at all. It's a horrible abomination. It's a little bit odd that of the many environments that exist, the starting environments they chose are forest, coasts, and a desert. The desert doesn't strike me as particularly interesting. It seems like that would be more like your additional area to explore, not your first areas. Deserts always seem like an expansion rather than, yeah, we're gonna start all our players out here in this boring nothingness. Nothing but sand and stone. I cannot complete that mission, so there is no point taking it on. Oh, these guys are level 31. They're gonna kick my ass. Come on, drumstick. I need you. Wait, I want to see if Jumpstick actually kills that thing. Come on! Show it who's boss! No, I don't think he's gonna make it. That'd be hilarious if I got a post-mortem kill, though. All the way over there. It's a pain in the ass. North Shroud. A balloon at Alder Spring. And then a clay golem. Also at Alder Spring. I can totally touch that. Bonk. Ow! I don't know what keeps redirecting me to hit a different target, but I find it very annoying. I just want to take out the balloon, okay? Kill balloon. Attacking. Stupid hair tries to kill me. Not a particular damaging attack. Slay all the balloons. Do it. Okay, and next is the golem. Look at that majestic unicorn. Isn't it fantastic? So that golem got knocked back really easy considering it's a huge pile of clay. And he comes crambling down like a hill of granite. Huh. Those seem unusually large. In fact, much larger than the clay golems I'm hunting. I think I will run away from them, because they will probably kick me down. So far, the pet seems to be more this pet seems to be more frustrating than he is helpful. It's not a good sign. Been beating up the high-level monsters. It's never enough experience. Never enough. Okay, there's a bunch of eastern desert dwellers. A single western desert dweller and a single upper piratey land desert dweller. Piratedness of pirate. Upper Oakwood, the pup. I wonder if there is actually a boat that will take me across. I've never looked to see if there is a boat there to take you across this map area. As long as someone else is tanking it, sure, I'll participate. Damage over time effects. Plus 300% experience! Ah! Adventurer want to shop at Mammoth? Adventurer give 40 gold. Good. Now, 40 gold have. Junkmongers. Wolves, 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 wolves. I don't need any wolves. Darn you, kobolds! Got things to do, get out of my way. Kobolds, as always, are nothing more than an annoyance. I have a date with Destiny, and she never leaves a tip. Oh, that was not a good idea. That was a very bad idea. Where's my backup? Ah, stop playing your food drumstick. Especially dang big pups, too. When I grew up, I want to be a killing machine. Just like it is right now. And the other one is in the west of Fallon. Means I get a discount! Hooray, discount! What do I need to get? The footfalls. Your footfalls in the footfalls. Which means the opposite direction of where I was going, as always. And I've been here about a bazillion times, so I'm fairly certain I can find every type of monster around here. Guessing the footfalls actually extend upper into the north. It's just the way this game is, where there's an area, there's a town with a completely different name, and then there's the area, again, somewhere else. It's just weird and annoying. Let's see here. The book says preheated 350 degrees. No, that's not it. Carry the one. Be sure to add 4. No, that's not it. Let's see here. There's telephone numbers here. Why is there no instruction for how to kill things in here? I do really wonder. Once again, what's in that book makes one Gamora stronger than the other ones? Doesn't really seem to make much sense. back to the other discount. Should really spread out my two discounted aetherites further apart. Chasm Buzzard. In Welwick. And an Axebeak in Welwick. Hair club for her. See what you did there? I am mildly offended by it. It appears that this is just the NPCs fighting, which means they're doing an awful good job. Most of the time, the NPCs just get their butts handed to them immediately. You go, NPCs! And the tides have turned for the NPCs. They are getting their butts kicked, as expected. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Supplies are made. So they're all coming after me in particular. Fantastic. You are worthless, Topaz Carbuncle. Utterly worthless. And those three are the only ones around. Fantastic. Put 4 in your hunting log, but then we're only going to have 3 around. Jerks. Find some buzzers. Where, oh where are the buzzards? Buzzard, 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 buzzard. Perhaps they are the buzzard? Yes. Here are the buzzards. So used to everything being 4 that I did not expect it to be done earlier than that. Shoot little balls of darkness out of my book. It's a book called Tiny Balls of Darkness and You. Okay, and the sandstone golems are at Broken Water. Broken Water in the bad area. No, it's the northern area, which is not as terrible as everywhere else in that area. How do you design an area that has a high-level area in the middle and the lower areas? It makes no sense. Grab that sweet unicorn. Ow. That is the sound of a unicorn taking damage. I think it was a sandstone golem. Luckily, you can spot golems from quite the distance. No, that's too far. Perhaps inside of that horrible, horrible base of corpses? Shh! No one will know I was here. Oh, they're level 29. Oh, this will end badly. Away. Oh, we need to kill two. It's not too bad. experience boost. Still not enough experience to do what I want to do. These guys kicked my butt the last time I was there, so I must search other forms of experience. These are level 25 quests. I could probably do those and then not be able to turn them in because this game kind of sucks. At least that quest level acceptance stuff. Venture, what have your ear? Okay, here's my ear. What are you gonna do with it? Ew, that's disgusting. Have you perchance visited the ruins south of here? They said that they date back to the era of As a student of history, I'm delighted with my superiors when my superiors sent me there on a patrol. My delight soon turned to dread, however, when I discovered the terrible truth. The ruins are haunted. Yes, you heard me right. Specters haunt the place to this day. My limited training has hardly prepared me to face such horrors. I'm not a ghostbuster. Would you be so obliged to take this holy water and shepherd the lost souls to Thal's realm? That, or beat the heck out of them. Either way works. Friend, hear my plea. So you have no doubt observed many poor souls in this camp suffer from afflictions most grievous. Indeed, it is to deliver them succor that I have made my journey here from Roldan. And yet, I fear my efforts thus far have been for naught. The residents are more distrustful of outsiders, particularly those hailing from Roldan. They look upon my medicine as if it were poison. Were an adventurer such as yourself to deliver an elixir, perhaps they would be more willing to accept it. If no one else to turn to, you do this in my stead. Oh yeah, they're gonna trust me more than you. A random adventurer. Yeah. Cough, cough, wheeze, wheeze. My throat! Medicine, you say? Bah! I'd sooner drink sandworm piss than this old and swill. Wheeze, wheeze, cough, cough, die, die. Those guys are apparently upstairs. Can't breathe. Ah, the phony elixir cough up by this little Dan quacks, but gone from my sight. Apparently everyone's gonna die today. What is it, outsider? Come to mock us in our suffering. Go ahead and laugh. Laugh to your heart's content. That's what I think of your outsiders and your medicine. I'd rather die with dignity than owe my life to old Anne. Well, that ended about as expected. I'd rather die than do something sane. I needed to be higher up in elevation. The ruins are haunted. Seriously? Seriously. Go away. Go away. Bless you. Ow. Seriously? You have to use an item on them for not to... You have to use an item on them for them to die. Only they're gonna run up to you and stab you in the face before you have enough time to actually use the item. That's a pain in the ass right there. This seems poorly designed. Really? You gotta use an item on them to beat them, and they can just run up and stab you in the face. That is just not good. Again, we cannot turn that quest in. Exactly as expected. I know that you did everything that I required of you, but you're just not high enough level to do it. I can't give you the gold and the experience. Sorry. But if you give me the experience, I'll be high enough level to complete the quest. Nope. Gotta start out right level. Ignore the NPCs, come right after me, even though I'm not doing anything. Only being an Arcanist just paints a great big target on your forehead. Failure. Dur, 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 dur. Congratulations on your failure. You have leveled up. No luck? I see. Take heart, friend. Do what you could. Age-old wounds are not healed so easily. You must not give up the cause. Giving the matter some thought, it struck me that perhaps it is not me the refugee so distressed, but rather the medicine itself. The Almingians are wary of outsiders, that is true, but I suspect it is thoughts of ingesting an alchemic concoction of old damn make that frightens them most of all. Naive girl wishful thinking, perhaps, but if it is the only hope I have, there's a kindly old refugee by the name of Alfan, the only one thus far to accept my treatment. Would you speak with him and ask if there truly is any truth to my theory? He is up north. Remarkable. Adventurers truly are as valiant as they say. I must devote myself to my training. One day I, too, may be capable of such deeds. Them shoes. Nope. No better gear as of yet. Ah, the sweet glasses. Love them sweet glasses. Hail there, young one. What brings one as hale and healthy as yourself to this God's forsaken place? Ah, here we are. My years. I've seen many an outsider come and go, but none quite like that girl. I didn't begrudge my countrymen their judgment, of course. Gods know they've seen Aldana at its worst. But it's clear even to my clouded eyes that the girl means well. I can't bring myself to scorn her good intentions. But forgive me, you were asking about medicine, were you not? We Almingians aren't much for alchemy. We've got our shares of remedies passed down through the years. Steep the fruit of a saboteur in hot water, for instance, and you get a tea that'll soothe the worst of fevers. Call it an old man's hunch, but I have a feeling that even the most stubborn of me countrymen would gladly down a cup of cactus tea, even if it were the old Ann lasses who did the brewing. Stick it in their tea. I'm fairly certain that it's unethical to put medicine in people's tea when you're not informing them that there is medicine in the tea. I'm fairly pretty damn skippy that that is just completely unethical. Why is there only one fruit in every single one of these? I think there'd be some variation. One guy that has two, one guy that has none, or something like that. Nope, always exactly one fruit. And we're done here. Traditional Almega remedy made from steeping the fruit of a saboteur in hot water? Why, I had no idea. You offer my gratitude. And also May, you owe me your gratitude. I got the dang things. 1, 2, 3 cups of cactus tea. Oh, I do hope that I've not overbrewed this. Please, friend, deliver the tea to the suffering refugees. I have only put a little bit of cyanide into it. They'll never taste it. Wheeze, my throat. You again. I told you I'd sooner drink. Here's your horse piss. Is that a cactus tea I smell? Stop dawdling and hand it over. Can't you see I'm suffering here? Seriously? I mean, you're not worried that someone tainted it? Like, at all? I'm glad to see that you're all very stupid. Tell the old Ann wench that I'll have none of her foul alchemy. Cactus tea? Just like my dear mom used to brew it. Don't know where he came by this, but it's a godsend. I'll go to my grave before I'll gild gold by old Ann quackery. Only our own quackery I accept. Old Alpha's recipe, no doubt. I'll drink it. But if the old Dan girl thinks a cup of tea will heal years of suffering, she's best think again. Arms as good as dead. Warrior of no sword arms, which is good as one-legged chocobo, eh? Think it's funny outsider? Go on, laugh. Laugh away! I didn't laugh. You told me to laugh. They truly drank it? Oh, now I have waited for this day. Even I am not so foolish as to think that I have earned the trust of all the refugees, but on the long road to peace and understanding, even the smallest step matters. Those boots are taller than my character is. Oh, those are the ugliest pants. Like, the ugliest pants. Come on, mouse. Oh, it's so expensive. Striped velveteen slops. Yeah, they look like slop. Grimoire Fandango. Have you come to ask about Kaeda's condition? The Foreseer is unchanged. She walks about as if all the joy in her life has been leached from her soul. I believe the only one who can help her now is the same person who broke Kaeda out of her shell the first time. Our absent guildmaster. And though I am leery of the coincidence, the man himself has at long last been spotted. Should you seek out his last known location, it's unlikely he will still be there. Even should you catch him, we are not designed to speak with you. Nonetheless, this may be our only chance. Pray travel to Murmurorn's trading post in Upper Lenoche. Speak with anyone who might have seen the guildmaster. Oh, and one more thing. Though he prefers us not to use it for inexplicable reasons, our leader's name is KT. Not easy being green, you know. But feel a pulling sensation. To know a man's name is to know his soul. Don't use a man's name in vain. Is he somewhere in the trading post? There he is! Fishing, I think. Evening, miss. Aye, I was the one who sent word to our guild about spotting your leader. It's a right rare case to see KT roaming around. He asked me the way to Thalos. Could be he was seeking to speak with the scholar who lives out there. He asked for the way to San Jose. No, I didn't say that. Okay, then I'm going to San Jose. That's not what I... Do you know the way to San Jose? Damn it! Stop asking me about San Jose. Everybody wants to kill me for some reason. guess maybe I need to go down? Well, that's a very hidden guy right there. Tonga. Hello there. Yes, I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as the Arcanist Guildmaster. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed of well-rounded education. As it so happens, he bid me pass on a message to anyone who came searching for him. United the 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to solution. Guildmaster mentioned the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Thalos. I suppose you are expected to search for them. Those bones? Yes, those bones. If I'm searching among those bones for information, then I guess I'm just boned. Aha! Who would have thought? The hidden parchment exactly where the bright glowing symbol that says hidden parchment is. You magnificent dickbag. Play them stock sound effects. The things I do for quests. Not see it yet. And I'm going the wrong way now. Mountain climbing. Can get up. Invisible walls in way. Ugh. You shall climb on the bones of your enemies. Or possibly just fossil bones. Whichever is easier. Hidden parchment, hidden parchment. Where are you, hidden parchment? Why must you be hidden? Forever hiding from my eyesight. Well, there you are. Oh yeah, this is how to move the bones right here. Hit among the bones and about 10,000 kobolds. Okay. I assume I go back, even though it doesn't technically say I need to go back. And I leave all the kobolds behind by jumping down into the hole. And I squeeze through a door that should not be big enough to actually fit my mount. Have you tracked down those 3 slips of parchment? Yep. Interesting. They actually exist. Perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Well, pinned in ancient and elegant, no less. Fortunately for us, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Seek the box at Full Falls. Dance a jig for your wooden audience. Claim the secret from the opened heart. Okay. Go to Full Falls, dance in front of wooden things, and then claim a secret from a heart-shaped box. Heart-shaped box. It's a big set of instructions, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? Guildmaster, yours certainly enjoys his game. Luckily, where I need to go is just pointed out for me. Well, that's the first time I've died to fall damage. Like, ever. I didn't know it was possible. It is a big pain in the ass to get back. And an expensive pain in the ass to get back. It's cheap to repair my gear, so I got that going for me. there were more ways to buff your pets and less ways to put dots on guys. It's a storming out there. Yes, I wish to go over there. Not over here, but over there. And this time I'm going to stay on ground level, so don't fall to my death. Again. Assuming I even can. Why does everything want me dead? It is jammed shut, and I shall dance for it. Box rattles and thumps about as if something something within seeks to be freed. Here's the lid has been loosened somewhat. Oh, that's entirely unexpected, actually. Damn you, guildmaster! You betrayed me and put all kinds of monsters in the box. It's like the worst possible place to have this quest, too. So the parchment inside the box. There are answers you would seek, then to the trading post now go. Before the owner, but not be not meek, with your 2 feet, provide a show. Hear that there is going to be more dancing. This guildmaster is particularly fond of dancing. Funny Milko dance, funny dance. You dance funny dance too? Now, do the dance of joy! Now, cease doing the dance of joy. Ah, now that was most entertaining. I must have something to amuse me during these little jaunts back to civilization, you understand. Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculate that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked the dancing, didn't you? I never expected you to be so shy. Behold my anime jumping skills. Another variable to add to the list of characteristics. Keep extensive mental notes on all of the guild's members, you see. Even those I have never met. Seriously, somehow I know everything about you despite never meeting you. As an Arcanist, it's a simple matter to engineer events so that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situations into a desired reality. You speak nothing but purple prose, don't you? And I do so enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. You have no idea what's going on. You're just lucky and pretend like you know what's going on, don't you? Here, you may have this. Think of it as payment for your performance. You need to practice your dancing skills, by the way. Though you might consider passing the tome to Cthulhu. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Oh, deep. Before you give Cthulhu the grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. No, you won't. Just making crap up, aren't you? Oh, this banal interaction has simply exhausted me. It's time I return to my studies. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwith to the anchor yard in Limsa Lumsa. Be well, Sheila. We shall meet again. I am 100% certain of it. The level 30 quest requires you to speak to me, you see. Psst. Me no understand him. He weirdo. You go now. Hey, that song is copyrighted. Where am I going? I am going somewhere. Need to go. It's a pain in the ass getting over there. There's so many different weird half levels in this area. Weird. Here I am, looking out at nothing. Kind of boring. My mind is ordinarily a whirlwind of possibilities and feints and counterattacks. But now there is naught but silence. Just how I once used to be. Perhaps now it always will be from now on. Cheer up! Watch me dance! Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such pref... Ah, you have met with our guildmaster, haven't you? That would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could have spurred our reticent guildmaster to speak with you in person? Did you have to have the same line twice there? He gave you this grimoire to give to me. Uncanny. It is identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. No, it's not. It looks completely different from the book you got thrown away. You have my thanks, Sheila. The guildmaster is fond of games and mischief. I understand the troublesome trials he likely put you through before deeming you worthy of his attention. With this gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into the one I desire. And that means defeating Das Maga. Gods, my mind is alive with strategies. Must have time to think. Pray inform Mrs. Themida of my return to duty. I couldn't do it myself. I'm really busy here looking at, stuff. Lots of stuff. I'm going to be busy here for a long time. Whee! Then has recovered from her despondency. This is wonderful news. We have you to thank for it. It's unfortunate, however, that both Catherine and Guildmaster are possessed of such impenetrable personalities. But at least in the case of the Foreseer, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that our partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Return to your training, Sheila. Prepare yourself for the demanding tactics Command is sure to formulate to the days ahead. Huh. These are hand armor, right? Then why am I not seeing them under hand armor? I cannot equip them because they are one level too high. You do realize how much of a huge pain in the ass that is, right? Like, for no good reason whatsoever you decide to do that. It is most upsetting. super, super upsetting. Yeah, I don't need it. See a little bunny? Is that a little bunny? Bunny, 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 bunny. Squadron missions. What missions do I have? I can still only do the one with absolute success. Dang. Yep, out I go. To try and put down that enemy that put me down last time. You and me, got a score to settle. Oh, I got interrupted for half my life. Oh. Arcanists must just have, like, no health. Down he goes. Mama's got a brand new pair of gloves. And then finally, just these guys who are out for blood. Drumstick is almost ready to level up. Almost. Seriously? Seriously. Mind my own business and suddenly a toadstool attacks out of nowhere. Apparently two things attacked out of nowhere. Get him, Drumstick. Chocobos love their gristle greens so much that they will even come back from the dead to get them. And that, my friend, is all of them. At least I think that's all of them. Yes, that is all of them. Which means that I can go back to town and I can be done with this nonsense. Not sure how I'm going to get to those last 4 levels. Or really more 3 1/4 levels. with that, it's the end of the day, end of the stream. I shall see you next time.